It's Sean Munsanje in FM 104 in Dublin, in Ireland, which is a place I believe you spent some time doing this. So let's start with the whole Vikings, where this came from originally, the 6 seasons. Were you guys fans of that and then got the call, or had you never seen Vikings and then looked at the script? I mean, we'll start with you, David, maybe. Was this something that you were like really excited about, or was it new to you?
It's something that I was aware about from the very, very beginning because Michael was back in the days working with Neil Jordan on a show called The Borgias, which was made by the same people as made Vikings, which was a show I was involved with. So a lot of the execs and the production team and some of the crew, in fact, were people that I had worked with directly before, and some of which
Okay.
I'd worked with partially, and then they'd gone off to work on Vikings. So it was a universe that I was very well aware of and very happy to join.
Yeah, and for you, Laura, I mean, was any of the attraction based on the fact that you don't read like the Viking side of it? They're all have to get covered in muck and makeup. They have to wear the crazy thing. Was the attraction that you're one of the kind of posh ones over in England, that the costumes are a bit more glam, if you want to call it that?
Kind of, yeah. I mean, yeah, the thing that I love the most about Emma, or Emma's character, is that she is a fighter, but she doesn't fight with swords or bow and arrow. She fights with her intelligence and her mind, and that's what really fascinates me. And this is something you don't see very often. Usually, a fight is something like a cliche. It has to be like a physical fight, usually.
Yes.
And that's so special about her. And when I read the script for the first time, I was like, yeah, absolutely, I want to play this character. That's something
Yeah.
very, very. It's a very unusual character, I'd say. Yeah.
And there's a number of female roles in this show that are not only strong women, but intelligent, smart, like the rulers, and also all over the show. So was that something that attracted you too, that there was that balance within the show, that it wasn't your, because some of these shows, sometimes it's just all men, let's be real, that have the
Yeah.
powerful positions.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. But there are a lot of very strong female characters and also male characters, but it's not only about, you know, proving your strength or pretending to be something. It's also about the weaknesses. It's very like we have three-dimensional characters who show strength and weakness at the same time, and
Yeah.
I think this is also something that is very rare.
Can
And in
I
the
add
film,
something that
this.
one of my favorite scenes in the entire series is when Laura sits down with Pollyanna, who plays Alphibut, the other queen of Canute, and the two of them sit opposite each other on a table. And you say, yeah, there's a lot of men hitting each other with sticks and swords and blood and whatever, but when the two women sit opposite the table, there's nothing more tense in the entire series, not even Leo Suter's abdomen.
It's true. This was filmed during COVID, obviously. So did that present challenges? And I wondered as well, I believe you all stayed in, well, most of you stayed in the same hotel. They kind of took over hotels or something. So did that help with the kind of bonding and getting the vibe going between the actors before you even got to the set? We will go with whoever. Laura.
Yeah, you're right. Like most of the cast was living in Dublin. And yeah, we had we had a great time, and it was so fun. We met for the very first time in someone's apartment, and we had lunch, and so we haven't met before. And then we were like 30, like not 30 people in one room. It was like the whole day because COVID and stuff. So we had to
Yeah.
be aware of this. But like we all came in and we all had the chance to get to know each other, so that was very cool, and we instantly bonded, and there was instantly a connection, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah. And with a show like this, David, is it a big commitment, especially in COVID times? Because as you said, or like you have to move over and you kind of can't see, but you have to obviously not really go back and see your family, whoever, for a period of time, I assume. So is it more of a commitment now taking a part in a show like this in COVID times? I know we're hopefully coming out of it.
100%. It's a massive commitment. And I think for that reason, it might stop certain actors wanting to take roles because it is, well, if you're shooting 6 months away and you can't take your family with you, then yeah, it's not worth it because family always trumps art, basically, in my book, which is why I took my family with me. So we moved across all together. We had a house down in County Wicklow, and we're basically there for 5.5 months, living the Irish dream. So yeah, can't complain at all.
What a brilliant way to do it. So did you get to enjoy Ireland then yourself, Laura? Because that's the best thing about this show. We're so lucky that it's you all come to film here, and some people even you see it on Instagram or Twitter. Oh my God, I saw blah, blah, blah by accident in some random place. Did you enjoy your time here as well in Ireland, Laura?
Yes, I did. Very much, very much. The people are so lovely. really, really lovely. And the country itself, like the countryside is so beautiful, because we couldn't like Dublin was in lockdown, so we couldn't like go to a theater or to a museum. So we went out for walks, went to the beach, and yeah, we just had a really great time in Ireland.
Brilliant. Well, listen, congratulations on the show. Thanks so much for talking to me. And yeah, you'll have to come back hopefully for the next season or whatever.
Sure, we will.
See you later.
Thanks,